My name is Charlie Walden, and I wanted to tell you about a new study that we will begin in January. The First Book of Maccabees, Introduction to the Apocrypha, is a new 7-week online study that will begin Thursday, January 13th. In this study, we will read and discuss an account of the Maccabean revolt that is found in the Apocrypha. We're familiar with the story of Exodus, of Moses who led the Hebrew people out of Egypt into the wilderness and eventually to the banks of the Jordan River. Joshua then took them across the Jordan into the Promised Land, where they eventually were led by David, Solomon, and the other kings. The Old Testament also tells us how Israel was defeated by the Assyrians and the southern kingdom of Judah was exiled into Babylon. Their temple in Jerusalem destroyed. The prophets, along with Ezra and Nehemiah, go on to tell us how the Persian king Cyrus allowed the Hebrews to return from exile and rebuild the temple in the late 6th century BCE. But from there on, our Old Testament goes dark. There was about a 450-year period between the time Ezra first read the law of Moses in the public square in front of the Watergate and the birth of Jesus in Bethlehem that Luke and Matthew wrote about in the New Testament. There's a gap here that most of our Protestant Bibles don't tell us anything about. Long before the Romans established Herod as king in Jerusalem, Alexander the Great defeated the Persians and conquered much of the known world. His Hellenistic successors dominated the Middle East, including Judea, for centuries. The tyrant Seleucid king Antiochus IV desecrated the Jerusalem temple early in the 2nd century and attempted to force the Jews to worship Greek gods. The First Book of Maccabees gives us the story of how a group of Jews, led by the Maccabees, fought against the forces of the Seleucid Empire, recaptured Jerusalem, re-sanctified and rededicated the Second Temple, which today is celebrated by the Jewish holiday of Hanukkah. This story is not in our Old and New Testaments, but in the Apocrypha. In this study, we'll also have some background discussion on the Apocrypha, the historical setting for the First Book of Maccabees. If you have a copy of the Apocrypha, that's great, but if you don't, it'll still be okay. We're going to post videos to the website each Friday, and there will be a Zoom discussion the following Thursday at 6:30 p.m. The first video session will be available here on the website by around Friday, January 7th, followed by the Zoom discussion session at 6:30 p.m. on Thursday, January 13th. If you want to participate in the Zoom discussion session, I need to know where to send the link. So please send me an email letting me know you're interested to online.classes@northgateumc.org. That's online.classes@northgateumc.org. I hope you'll be able to join us. Thank you.